FAMMMM. Oh my guys, see, so there's something that happened like about 2 3 hours ago that I want to share with you guys. I actually, these are my stories. I already heard the full gist. They know the full gist. Okay, first of all, guys, you see this book? I had it since 2017, and I actually told my girls to like Precious and Dami they should declutter all my books that has been in my office. I told them to bring it back home and if we're giving it out, we're giving it out. Let's do something about it. So they brought the books home. You know, these girls, they went to my diaries, all these my notebooks and everything, and they started reading. Lo and behold, they picked this book. In this book, I wrote, and that was 2017. What year was that? To be precise. Okay, now see the book. I had it. This was, I think, the person that got married 29th May 2017. So in this book, I had so many things. Like when I read books, I have another different book that I just jot down things. I know I might not really go back to those things again, but I just jot things out. And so in this one that they read, that shocked as it shook them to their bones, like to the foundations of their soul. They read in this book actually wrote that I want to have twins in year 2018. That's what I wrote in the book, and I detailed how I wanted my life to be. Not like detail, but I wrote things, stuff like that. Then I also wanted that I also wrote that I wanted a duplex for my building, for a duplex for my business as of 2018. And they were like, when they now saw it, that another book again I wrote, in the book that I wrote again, I wrote that I've given birth to my twins, that they were shocked. First of all, when it comes to my twins, there was before I even when I started, before like I even got married, like when I was still dating my husband, then my friend Tega, my friend Tega, she can attest to this one. If we go out, then I wasn't married. If we go out, people ask me, because my screensaver was always a set of twins, and people would be like, "Are you married? Do you have kids?" I'll say, "Yeah, I'm married. I have kids." Like young, fine, handsome boys who that I'm supposed to be telling that I'm single. Me, I just look at it. I say, I'm married though. I have twins. And when they see my screen receiver, they're like, "Oh, truly, you're married. Oh, you look cute while you're married." Like, you understand? So I used to enjoy those kind of life. And fast forward 2 years later, it happened. I had twins. And okay, we're now talking about, okay, that's see where I wrote that I wanted a duplex for my business. And last year, I actually got a duplex for my business. That's They have never seen something like that. This now brought me back to like writing what you want, what things you want. You want to get married, write it out. You want to have a baby, write it out. You want to have a baby, don't just write it out, say it out, prophesy it. Like I started telling people, even when I went for scan of my twins, I told the guy that was there doing this scan, I was like, I'm going to have like a boy and a girl. And he was like, how do I know? When they checked, they saw a girl. The next one, he was like, he's not really seeing clearly and all of that. And I told her, she don't bother. I said, boy. The guy was looking at me like, this one, is she crazy or what? Lo and behold, when we now went like weeks later, it was a boy. And he was like, you said it. You said it. Fast forward to when I had real. I was like, okay, I think I'm going to have a boy. Short, I think I want boys. I don't want a girl. And lo and behold, when I went for scanning, mother, let's do scan. It will be a girl. I said, no, it's going to be a boy. Lo and behold, it was a boy. And see, guys, I already had my children's name right from my university days. Like I wrote it down at the back of my Bible. So in my head, I already knew I was going to have multiples. I don't know how I wanted it, but I knew I was going to have multiple kids. And I knew my kid's name was going to be Peniel, Zivel, and Real. The name Real, I stole that one from my friend Eloho. She's in Canada right now. And when she was going through my Bible that day, and she saw the names, and she was like, that she would want her child's name to be Real, friend of God. And I was like, I'm going to steal that name. And that was how I stole Real's name. And that was like about 15 years ago. 10, 15, I can't remember. So practically what I want to tell you that write it out. Even if you don't see it, like this book, I can bet you I haven't seen this book since 2017 or 2018 or wherever this book has been, but I wrote it out, and how it came to pass, I don't know. My girls, they are my nannies. I think you should check my stories. They are still stunned. Like, so things do happen. Let me give you another gist again. Okay, I have this cousin uncle, and when I went to meet them, I think I just started, I was looking for Zenith job. Oh, I came to Lagos to write Zenith exam. If you are working in Zenith, you know how it is. You have to write an exam, and the exam is all my friends, they came to write the exams. People I know, people I don't know, so many people I knew. Out of all of us that wrote the exam, I was the only one that passed the exam. hold on, let me tell you something first. When it was time for that exam, my uncle is a very religious person. My cousin uncle is a very religious person, and he was like, "Do you really want to work in Zenith?" Me, I told him, mm-mm, "I really don't want to work in Zenith. So where I was seven in a very good place. I said I wanted them to even retain me, and it was like, but you're the person you are dating saying you should come to Lagos." I was like, that is his own. Okay, fast forward. He now told me that if I want anything in life, I should visualize it. That period. Oh, I know this video is getting long. That period, that was when there was a car that he really wanted. Is a Kia car, and that car just came in that year. And he was like, he's going to use this car as his screensaver. Guys, I am not joking. In less than 6 months, my cousin bought that car. So as if this thing has happened like over and over and over again. And there's also one book that I have. I think I'm going to post that one later. And Precious, my nanny, she is always reading that book. And when she was reading the book, and she came across this my book, she was like, there are some things that she saw in this my book that she has seen in that book. And I was just laughing. Because once I read a book, I try to jot stuff from that book in another book. Maybe I don't know. I don't actually, to be truthful, I don't go back to these books to read them. Except maybe I just find them, I'll just scroll through. See, when I used to, even this was when at the point in my life, when I thought I was going to be a tailor. See what I was sketching. I used to sketch then. But watch out, some of my IG friends for my main page. There was a period of my life I used to sew clothes. Those ones, my customers. I don't have customers in. I know Joy will see this. Joy, she's in Canada now. I used to sew for her. I used to sew for her brothers. So guys, let me not deviate, guys. What I'm trying to say is that whatever it is, write it out. Write it out. See now, my nannies are reminding me of things I wrote in 2017. Now I'm going to go back to this book and check the ones that God has manifested and the ones that has not manifested. Yeah, bye-bye. This video is long. I think I'll post it on YouTube because it's too long. All right, guys. Bye. Write it out. Don't just say it. Believe it. Write it out. Put it in a piece of paper. All right.